Plus, I'm mostly going to take things that give me a boost of popularity, because I want to be popular, man. I want to be loved. Popularity is 57 right now. It feels good. Yeah, can we go with slaving some more? Ports rated until 66. Yeah, I don't know if we can go slaving some more. Is Egypt just immune to, like, is there something special with Egypt? Right, so they have 8 pops. There's no fort over there. I mean, they're still in a war. Maybe he was interpreting the truce wrong. Our truce, okay, we have no truce with Egypt. Or, well, we didn't have a truce with Egypt. They had a truce with us. Now I can raid. I'm wondering if the slave raid button was interpreting the truce the wrong way around. Because it wasn't truly a two-way truce. Because now we can steal some pops. Aggressive expansion. Cool, the benevolent slave owner. Yeah, so here's what we're doing. We're simply, like, sort of eventually in the long term, rescuing slaves from other people. We're liberating people from these other nations. Yeah, they have to show up as slaves first, but then they're just gonna they'll get promoted to freemen later on. It's totally what we're doing. That's our plan. They want to leave us. Interesting. They still like us a lot. They have CBs against us. I mean, if the alliance broke, then that would change. And maybe we have too much aggressive expansion. Oh, and now they're insulting us. They want to provoke war. The problem is they might drag Egypt into this. For the chain breaker. Which would be kind of unpleasant. Oh, and Phrygia is being completely beaten up here. Judea, are you still, yeah, you still bend the knee over here. But that could change. Egypt super hates me. Yeah, this aggressive expansion. Let me go, I'm going to improve opinion a little just to see if we can get that going on. And I'm going to make sure to boost it with my other allies here. Doesn't use diplomats, just takes political power, of which I have plenty. Oh, you're outside the diplomatic range. You got eaten. Kush, you're outside my range as well. Too small. Yeah, you don't want aggressive expansion either. You know, I'm going to do this temporarily. The child is born. Gonna be last revenant. Yeah, forget. I'll run it. It'll give us claims. They already hit us anyway. They're just gonna continue to ruin our diplomatic reputation here. Maybe we should boost up our forces. Actually, sounds like a pretty good idea. Nope. I want to split you in half. So it'll be a little easier for me to arrange this. Grab you. You're not great, but you'll do. We have a Scorn family now. So I'm going to keep going with 4 camels and let's say 6 infantry for sort of a base of 10 for now. Yeah, there we go. That brings us up to 6. Nope. No, you. So, we want a long friendship and cooperation in Palestine? See if that can affect things, if maybe we can be friendlier with these guys? Because we're clearly going to have some friction somewhere else. I mean, the thing is, we still have the claim. It doesn't matter what we pick there. Yeah, it broke their alliance with us. Now, that does give a truce, but again, it's a one-way truce. If we were to attack them, though, Egypt would come in. I think we might be getting whacked here. Oh, shame of a governor. Governor, one of the most esteemed governor, held a fast and lavish party, during a fallow season. We're shocked by the display of contempt. So we can demand a repayment to the territory. He personally would lose 200 gold and some loyalty. We could force him to resign. He's not terribly loyal, so I'm wondering about that. Or the commoner's not a problem. We'd lose popularity, but he would gain loyalty. You know what? You repay the territory. He actually might go into debt and get imprisoned here, depending on how much he's got. I'm very concerned here. Demand subject transfer. Yeah, nowhere close. It'd be nice to, like, see if we can get him to flip. Oh, because they need 3 positions. So, the court speaks. Rhetoric and debate have ranged for a full year. The court of Nebisha has reached a final stance on a matter of Palestine. Drawing a sharp breath, the herald cites, the court demands protection for the weak of Palestine. So this is our more diplomatic route. So it's giving us a boost to diplomatic relations, reputation, and a boost to how much we can build our opinion. Makes the war score go up a little bit. We could also go... You know what? We are only using 2 of our 4 relations. Neutral stance gives you +1 relations. We could switch to appeasing, which would let our aggressive expansion decay faster. Mercantile for more commerce income. Bellicose lets us fabricate war claims faster and cheaper war score, but our neighbors hate us. We could go domineering, which lets us integrate, and we don't have any subject nations. I'm wondering if we go appeasing for a little while. Or mercantile, just to make some money. Actually, I'm going to do this. Make a little more money. It still boosts our relationship with some of our neighbors. Debtors in prison. Yeah, this guy who we forced to pay 200. Yeah, he's at negative 150 now, so he's in prison now. So he's going to sit there until he makes enough money to get out. The statue. Oh, it's a statue of me! Hey! People of Petra raised a large statue for our esteemed ruler. So we're grateful. We'd lose popularity, but yet 10 years of decreased national unrest in Petra itself. Or, that looks nothing like him. Rip it down. Which should give a little local unrest to Petra. I'm going to say that, actually. And appoint a governor over here. Wow, you are incompetent. There's no one good in this family. Alright. Yes, we acknowledge the Scorn family already. And I mentioned that they want 3 positions now, which is the problem. But these guys are, like, kind of poop. They should adopt that governor. Oh, no longer importing wild game. Here, we'll make our slaves happier. We'll import that from Cyprus. Oh, magistrate died. Influence of the Philocerid family, which is my family right now. Fate of Kingdom has always been intertwined, therefore matter of great urgency is currently not enough. Oh, persons of interest. Oh, we can claim one of these people to be part of our family. Or neither one of them. Now, this guy just made the governor. This guy is not anything. But he does have, look at this, level 8, level 7, and he's got 73%. How does this guy not have a job? Yeah, I'm going to invite him to join our family. And someone just died here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so no one has really good traits for this office. Which is, oh, that's our marshal. 5 is the best, and he doesn't even have a lot of stewardship, but at least he's of the right family, and it's really as good as we can get, so it's going to be him for whatever that's worth. Now, he's 51, he's not going to last long, but... Ooh, murder. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. Aggressive expansion. Oh, it takes a while to burn off. Again, we could have gone with appeasement stance to burn this off a lot faster. It'd be really funny if we kept raiding while doing appeasement. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry I'm stealing your people and enslaving them. Oh, I'm so sorry again. Improper storage. Province of Arabia Petra. Grain reserves have been allowed to fester and rot away. Ow. So, see to it the proper standards are followed. Cost me $10. And the province loses 1,000 food. We could crucify the handlers, which would give me popularity and tyranny. Province of Arabia Petra would get stockpiling hindered, which gives them minus 5% monthly food modifier. And they'd still lose 1,000 food. Or it's only some grain. I don't know, who doesn't like a little crucifixion? Let's do it. Plus it boosts their popularity. So yeah, we embiggened our troops. You guys see, they only have 9 cohorts. Egypt's got 30. It's got 120k manpower and 600 money sitting around. Got some barbarians over here, but they'll probably take care of that pretty quickly. Take a slave. Oops, slipped. Sorry. Raising a host. Gadish, one of our generals, has begun using his own personal funds to augment the size of his assigned army. We are unsure if we should applaud his initiative or worry about his intentions. So if we do this, we'll gain 3 free units. But, you know, yeah, he might become a little bit more sort of proud and brave, maybe less disloyal. He might try to use it to, you know, do some sort of revolt. The thing is, he's using up our family and everything. It's probably fine. Or it could cause him to lose loyalty. No, we'll do this. Actually, wonder, are any of these guys loyal? I should probably do some drilling. Oh, we still have decreased pay. You know what? Let's reset our army maintenance. Is that going to cause us to go negative? Really? Oh. It would re-get... Why is it scrolling now? Do I have a key stuck? I do have a controller plugged in. It could be something like that. Nope, that's not it though. Strange. I really, really wish we could be fighting a war. Fracking Egypt, man. I don't know. I guess we'll have to keep the army maintenance down. And we got this fleet, which is also costing us maintenance. We can't put them on trade duties or anything like before. Unit is invisible. I do like that. Alright, let's, here we go, slaving again. You know what's a good way to make more money? Slaves. Another child. Brukada! Brukada. Abido. Yeah, a lot of communities wondering what could possibly go wrong. Yep. Here we go, slaving again. That's how we grow tall. It's amazing. Oh my god, so many slaves. What are we at, 40? Okay, we'll stop just shy of 50. There. Oh shit. We've grown our population 30% since the start of the game. Purely through slavery. I might just disband this. We'd save 1 point, like... Yeah, you know what? I will. I'm going to disband the Navy, save some money. We're now making money, which is good. I mean, that's still with the decreased army maintenance. If you don't get 100 AEOL and sub. Well, the question is, do we want to continue this game next week? Request responsibility. This guy wants a job. Oh, this is my primary heir. He's 18. He's already got the prominence. I mean, we can probably get him some sort of... How about I make him a general? Actually. Right here. He's... Oh, my son's corrupt. Excellent. Do you want to continue this game next week? Well, part of me is when, like, is this too hard as Nabesha? Like, I don't know, is this being fun because, like, you know, we're not, you know, going to warring. Oh, evidently it was a mistake to grant our son more responsibility. Attempt at statecraft and diplomacy have yielded disappointing results. Yeah, but he's just a soldier. And many in Nabesha question whether he will ever be ready to take the reins of rulership. This reflects poorly on him. Our nation would lose legitimacy. And my son would lose popularity and prominence. Or he has abused his authority to further his corrupt schemes. We'd lose way legitimate... No. We'll make... Okay, it's fine. Trade, giving us more trade money. Yes, please. And just confirm everything is full up over here. Yes. Yeah, I do have enough political influence. What I should probably be doing is I could spend... So these buttons here, all of these shut down or lower the output of our province for 2 years. But at the end, a thing will happen. So this would let us have trade routes, more building slots, loyalty and population output. I kind of want to like maybe enable some more trade. So I think it might be a good idea. How much is it going to hurt us short term though? It does lower the output. Oh, it's not that much. Well, I don't know what you need. Because, yeah, 5.9, 37. Yeah, 5.8. Yeah, that's not that meaningful, the lowering. Oh, and there you go. So yeah, just burn your political... I think there's a cap of 500. Yeah, 500 political influence. I don't think there's currently a notice when you cap out on that, but it would be nice to see it. Well, you're right. Just capping out more trade routes in the capital does sort of make more sense. Yeah. Maybe I should have just spent it on different investments in these other towns. Probably I'll do that. Yeah, if it's only a 1% reduction, that's crazy. But yeah, I would like to have more money so we could build more buildings that give us more money as well. So, for example, especially in the settlements, autonomy. Industrious folks PETRA have excelled themselves, contributing their own personal funds to the development of the infrastructure of the fine city. We hope this attitude can be mirrored by some of our less loyal subjects. We get a free granary, or we'd lose some popularity but get a foundry, or it's not their place to decide. It would lose lots of popularity and gain some money. I don't want to lose popularity. I like to be popular. Here, you can have a granary. That's fine. Which I think just lets them store more food, but might affect population growth and things as well. The slaves of Petra are revolting. 31K? Now, I think that it's possible. It's possible that I'd accumulated too many slaves. I'm not too worried about my formations being countered right now. Not in single player so much. Here, we'll mix it up. We won't just go skirmish. But yeah, we could mix it up a little. Rebellion will be crushed. Any territories that fall to the rebel army will see their slave pops join the rebels. Oh man. Let's bring up the army maintenance. How powerful are these guys going to be? We do have a fort there, so they should be the attacker in the hills. So that's going to be nice for us. I might be able to get these mercs. Oh yeah, I don't have enough of their disband cost. Yeah, I don't know how powerful these slaves are. No. Okay. Yeah, we're over our food supply. I guess what I'll do is I'll actually split these guys, so that's not an issue. That's plains, yeah. Because we gotta let their morale recharge here before we jump in. Send in the Lord. Oh, that's true, yes. What are these generals? We've got a... Okay, so if we send in the 6, we can see what tactic they're using, and then consider switching tactics to counter things. We're gonna get like 1 heavy cavalry each. I'm only picking that because that was the default setup. Reaching the walls. They're gonna have more people join. Man, it takes a long time to recharge. National slave happiness. I don't know. Took an inquiry. Oh, wait. Oh, you don't have a direct connection. Well, shit. Okay, it didn't tick, which is good. Can I possibly go as is? Which one of these is the 6? Second army is the 6. The problem is if I go and split, like, yes, you get to like sort of peek. I mean, unless I send like 1 dude as a taunt, as a peek. The problem is the first army will die before the second one can come in. It is a neat trick, but and yeah, having no morale though, we're just gonna lose. Like if I do this, if I move in this way, bring the speed down. Oh, green, really? You really think? Oh, they only have light infantry. Which our camels do have a 10% boost versus that. What light infantry particularly bad against? Well, archers, right? Yeah, horse archers, which you can't do. Yeah, you know what? Let's run in. Because I don't actually want to give them a chance to win the siege and then have more slaves join them. Trust the icon. Scandal draws to a close. Yeah, there's some court stuff. I don't care about the court stuff right now. I only care about the slave rebellion. So you can see the battle lines, but we haven't really had a chance to look at it. Is this literally our first battle of the game? I think it's our first battle of the game. So we are here. So we are using... They're using shock. So we're actually having a penalty of 10% because they're beating us in their action. They're getting -1 because, again, they're the attacker at a fort, so they're getting the positional penalty. You can see the battle lines drawn out over here. And it's actually cool. If reinforcements come in, you actually see them come in from the outside and have to march to the middle before they actually join in. Now, luckily, they don't have any flanking bonuses. And yeah, I guess as slaves armies, they have pretty low stats. We are going to be okay, but... You know what? It's going to be great because we're going to get to consolidate our army and then free up a bunch of our maintenance. It is interesting that while you're looking at the battle, the game speed is limited to speed 2. Slave revolt defeated. We have brought an end to the host of masterless slaves haunting our country. Their leaders and all the slaves that had risen against their masters, all named Spartacus, are once again in chains. Concerned citizens are calling for harsh punishment to make an example of this group, preempting future revolts. Others argued such harsh treatment would not solve the issue of mistreatment that ignited revolt in the first place. We must make an example of them. Nimbatia, our country, gains crucifixion of slave revolters for 15 years. Citizens, freemen would all get a happiness boost. Slaves would get a happiness penalty. Or it could show leniency. Ooh. So, okay, if we make an example, we're protected from slave revolts for 30 years. If we show leniency, 15 surviving slaves will be resettled in territories in our capital region. Will be protected from new slave revolts for 15 years, and they'll be happy. I'm going to go for 2, because I don't want to have lost all those slaves. But yeah, we may want to keep an eye on the number of slaves and their happiness as well. But yeah, let me merge you, consolidate. Then what I'll do, I'll split you again, because why not? And reassign you to this. And just in case there's attrition thing, I'll put independent operations on. That'll be fine. So we've cut down on these numbers a fair bit. There we go. So either way, we're not going to get slave revolts again, which is nice. Whew. Not for 15 years.